Icks. To me, and to blokes in general, they're this new concept, right? I'm pretty sure. But chicks have been posting and talking about them like the idea is ingrained into their very DNA. Like it's some kind of secret code they've been using to communicate with each other for centuries. And we're only just sort of figuring out what the hell's going on right now. An ick is when you do something, usually oddly specific, that the girl goes, no, icky, I don't like that. And any chance of any romantic relationship that was going to be there is now gone, all right? Because you've done this weirdly, oddly specific thing. She doesn't like that. And she doesn't like you anymore because of it. But you're with the trends, right? You know what I'm talking about, so that's fine. The most common example is when a bloke will literally bend over to pick something up. Specifically, a ping pong ball, right? When you're freaking at a party, playing some sick beer pong, bro. Oh, and then that guy calls elbows, and then you say, yeah, piss off your dog, and then you throw a right hook, and then he freaking left uppercuts you, and then you pull the knife out, you start shanking him, the other bloke pulls out the shotgun. No, before that happens, right, you throw the ball, it lands on the floor, so you gotta go over, you know, so you're scrounging around, trying to pick up this little ping pong ball, oh, a little bit small, looking a little bit funny, eventually you grab it, and you know, oh yes, I got it, great success. It's like the golden snitch, you know, you cut it open and reveal the resurrection stone inside. And at first I was thinking, maybe I could sort of defend this one, you know, I guess it looks a little bit silly, you're picking this little ball up. But no. The idea of it is that, okay, women like tall blokes, right? Because they're big and tough, I suppose, you know, they can protect them or whatever. And sure, you can be a shorter bloke and be freaking tough and, you know, do what needs to be done, but no. Frick short guys, they're scum of the earth, undateable. Regardless of who you are, we're mortal men. We're not characters from Bucky who are at all times impossibly intimidating, muscly, undefeatable blokes. We bleed. We bend over and tie our shoelaces. When no one's around, we'll cry at the end of Peter Jackson's King Kong. That's a universal thing. Alright, this one is one that I cannot compute in my small, short-brained mind. Alright, because I'm a shorter guy, so therefore my brain capacity is less. That's how things work. This is a TikTok classic. What a fantastic website. Me thinking about the fact men have to pack for a weekend trip. Something about that concept doesn't sit right with me. Them folding clothes and placing them into a bag. Them showing up with said bag to the door, waiting for someone to answer. I'm going to puke, planning the outfits. I'm going to end my life vile. Man, what can a man do, bro? The worst part of it is... The worst part of it is people agreeing with her, man. Putting their toothbrush and deodorant into a cosmetic bag, checking the 5-day forecast before deciding what to pack. You literally can't go away for the weekend because you got to pack your socks and jocks and clothes into a suitcase. Women don't like that. If you're going to go away for the weekend, you rock up, no clothes on, because putting clothes on, that's not cool, bro. Because, you know, then you got to put them on. No. You rock up, you're fully nude, you're not covering yourself with your hands, you're walking with your hands up, and you say, bitch, let's go for the weekend, it's going to be wicked. You don't plan it, you don't figure out where you're going to go, just go, alright? That's what men do. Apparently, that's what we got to compete with, men like that. That's what women want. Damn, bro. And zipping the suitcase. ? I'm ill. You can't zip up a suitcase. Nah. Okay. Them grabbing their pillow. If you're going away, you're not allowed to use a pillow. You have to use a rock. That's what you have to sleep on. Oh, bro. Okay, here's one. Why would you tell me this? So the chick didn't have a problem with this before, but now seeing that someone else has a problem with it, now she has a problem with it. And that's a problem. Don't be influenced by idiots that can't handle a man putting clothes into a suitcase. Just be alright with what you're alright with. Don't be influenced by idiots like this, man. Come on, bro. Just like them walking down the street with a suitcase sends me. Okay, get one of those suitcases where it's got a bracelet and it follows you around. You don't have to drag it. You just walk and the suitcase will follow you around. Those actually look pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. I think it's really cute. It doesn't have to be cute. It doesn't have to be cringe. It just is. It's just a thing that is. Damn, bro. Okay. You know, we're going to look through a couple more things here, right? We're going to look through a couple more icks. 23 things that men do. 23 icks about men that no one talks about but are very, very unsettlingly real. No one talks about them because they're not a thing. They shouldn't be a thing, man. Him standing with his feet pointing outwards. I don't know, whatever. Alright, I don't know, sure. Running to pick up sweets from a piñata. This is obviously an American thing because I've never been to a party once in my life with a piñata. Saying frick. I'm just trying to be a little bit child friendly, bro. Give me a break. Picking up something at the shops and his parents make him put it back. Okay, well this is obviously children. And you know what? This actually, okay, if this is for children, if this is a child's thing, then maybe that kind of makes sense. Maybe if you're a girl and you have these icks, you just grow out of it. Just grow out of it, bro. Because this is obviously kids are talking about this. Filming a fight at school. Okay, sure. Yeah, these are for kids. Swimming with goggles. If you're a professional swimmer, bro, nah, undateable. There it is. This is what I was looking for. Chasing a ping pong ball is never okay for anyone. You need to have the bucket. Okay, if you're ever going to play ping pong or beer pong, you have the bucket of ping pong balls. You drop the ball, get another one. Drop the ball, get another one. Never pick up ping pong balls from the floor. After the party, you get your maid, because you're rich. You need to have a lot of money. You get your maid to vacuum all the ping pong balls up. That's what real men do. You don't pick them up yourself. Walking back after your turn in bowling. Damn, bro. Okay, how do you resolve this? You bowl? No. As you bowl, you yourself slide down into the alleyway and then you get sucked up the ball thing and you come back up the tube with the ball. That's the solution to that one. When he sings the wrong lyrics, yeah, whatever, who cares? When he jumbles his words and says, Blair, I can't talk today. Man's lacking a bit of confidence, you know. Yeah, you know what? That's not the worst thing I heard in my life. If a bloke does that, it is kind of like, relax, bro, yeah? Just take a second, take a breath, and get your words sorted out. When he's shopping with his mum for new shoes and she makes him walk down the aisle to see how they fit. So this is literally for children, bro. This is literally a child's thing. How many dates are you going on with blokes when their mums are also present? Or are you just in the shoe shop yourself, probably with your mum, doing your shoelaces, and then he's there with his mum because he's 14 years old, and he's walking down and you're like, oh, that's pretty cringe. Mate, you don't know the bloke. Let him put shoes on. Let him buy some shoes. When he gets a haircut and they're wearing that little cape. Okay, next time you get a haircut, don't put the cape on. Just get all those little hair follicles, just get them in your clothes. That way, for the rest of the day, you're walking around with little pins into you because you got tiny bits of hair all in your clothes and it's super uncomfortable. That's what you got to do if you want to get the girls. Okay, now this is when he says the joke just a little bit louder because no one laughed and he thought they just didn't hear him, but everyone definitely heard. This is actually a bit of a life lesson. This is not just like an ick for girls. You would have learnt this the hard way. I've learnt this the hard way. But this is a life lesson. If you say a joke and no one responds, never repeat it. Yes, there's a chance that no one heard it. But it's not worth the risk. It is not worth the risk. You say a joke, no one responds, let it go, bro. Let it go, man. If it was a great joke and no one heard, then you just gotta let it go, okay? I can't find the video for this one, so you're just gonna have to believe me. But I saw one where a chick was recording a bunch of blokes climbing over a fence. And that was it. The fence was waist high. There's like 5 blokes, they're climbing over, getting to the paddock on the other side, whatever. And that was the ick. They were just climbing the fence. What do you want that? Was it the idea of them climbing a fence? Was it the way they were doing it? They were 5 different blokes, so they all climb a different little way. But should they perhaps reverse the fence, backflip over it? Maybe they should take an axe to the fence, get it out of the... Maybe they should just sprint straight through it, crashing into it and obliterating the fence, turning it into wood chunks like it wouldn't have mattered if it wasn't there at all. That's what you need to do to be a tough guy. Imagine him waiting for his phone to charge after it dies and he's just sitting there with nothing to do. Wrong. Because unlike women, yeah, that's right, I'm going to be a sexist guy. Blokes actually have things called hobbies. Things that we like to do. We frickin' play video games, we frickin' push weights, we frickin' do martial arts, we frickin' do sports, we frickin' watch movies, we frickin' make things, we're creative sometimes. We do all kinds of things, man. We have hobbies. What do you do, bro, if you're a chick? Thankfully you ain't. But what do chicks do? Literally, man, what do chicks do? Alright, now I'm just being a sexist guy straight up. But blokes have hobbies. So when the phone dies, they ain't got nothing to do. Alright, relax. Him running with a backpack on. If you want to get somewhere, don't worry about what people... Here's another little thing that I don't like about society. It's like not so socially acceptable to run. I'm going to start changing things. I'm not going to walk anymore. I'm going to run everywhere. Because you know what? I don't care what people think I'm doing. If I want to get somewhere, walking is the slowest possible way. You know what? I do it all the time. I leave work. I got to go to the car park, which is 100 meters up the road. I'm not going to walk there. I finish work. I want to get the hell home. I run home. I run to the car with my backpack on. I literally do this. So, freaking don't worry about the Icks, bro. Time is more important than these chicks. Run, boys, run. Him petting his dog with his bare foot. I don't know. I pet my dog with my foot all the time, actually. That's not alright? Alright, whatever. Freaking hell, man. Playing crack the egg on the trampoline, but they're the egg. Egg! Look, these are obviously the kids. But if you with the boys and you want to play crack the egg, how else do you play crack the egg? Oh, sure, okay. So if the blokes aren't the egg, then it's alright, but if you're the egg, then it's not alright. Crack the egg, that's a fun-ass game, man. That's a fun game. If I had a trampoline, I'd be playing that with the boys all the time. When he asks his mum to sunscreen his back. Again, kids, this is a thing. So you know what, maybe it ain't the worst thing in the world because we're talking about literal children here. You know what, let's go through... have I lost interest now? Have I lost interest? Let's try. Let's try one more...
If I could mine diamonds
with an iron pickaxe.
with an iron pickaxe, then explain this. If I could mine diamonds...
Okay. Damn, bro. That's kind of cute, right? You're not allowed to be nice to your missus? Is that what it is? Shazamming a song in a club. I remember seeing this one. He likes the song and maybe wants to listen to it later. Bloke, if you're in a club and you like the sound of the song and you don't know what it is, Shazam it. Don't worry about this idiot. Shazam songs, bro. I do that all the time, man. Sometimes I'm driving and I'll pull over and pull out my phone and Shazam the song because I'm listening to RTR FM and the song's only got 3 views on YouTube, so I ain't going to be able to find it by looking the lyrics up. So I Shazam that thing. Okay, actually, in defense of that one, Shazam is not going to be able to calculate the music that's going on in the middle of a club. It's just going to sound like... Genuinely valid. Let's see what valid is. And blokes, if you're interested in a girl, but you do something oddly, weirdly specific that means nothing, such as picking up a ping pong ball or jumping over a fence, and now she's questioning if she ever liked you and how she did, she's probably going to be more trouble than is worth, because that's ridiculous. Just be careful out there, fellas. Protect your hearts.